I almost said TikTok. We're on YouTube. TikTok is pretty boring at times. Why? Because I can't go live and talk to people. It's not like anybody here right now. First person to probably get on will be like my wife. And then who knows? It's gonna go on after this. But hey, this is JB and this is Norman's Not Normal Experience. Alright, a lot of stuff going on in this world today. A lot of people on the interwebs are talking about this James Webb telescope. It's out in space. Apparently, how should I say this? Apparently, they saw something, and it had course directed, so it had changed its path, and the path that it is taking now, it is headed towards the Earth. At least that's the direction it's going. There's no maybe it's going to change its path again, but what changes its path up in space? Sounds like a rocket ship. I can tell you a lot of things change path actually. Comets, moons, and they go around like a star or a moon and they circle, but things just relatively don't just go buzzing straight and then take a turn. That just doesn't happen when there's nothing around. So that's what happened. All right, so it's been an interesting year. Been an interesting year to say the least. We'll talk about that another time. But so talked about telescope. That's insane. It's crazy. Just realized that tablet's got a cracked screen. One of the kids, I guess. It's a big bummer, and that's why it was put up. Oh well. Got two kids. It'll be okay. All right. So, question, conspiracy theorist thing, Iraq War. Let's get into it. Weapons of mass destruction. Well, sorry because 9/11. Man, we bombed a lot of them sons of bitches. Alright, but we didn't find any weapons of mass destruction that we went to war for. So, if the Iraq War was started because of the weapons of mass destruction, we never found them, what else could be a weapon of mass destruction? I'm going to go biblical on this one. I'm going to say a weapon of mass destruction is your tongue, or the Bible. You can do a lot of destruction with somebody's tongue. You can talk about secrets, disclose information, secrets, talk about what's coming into the future, secrets, talk about what in the past, maybe secrets, or talk about some stuff that was found, dug up. Who knows? I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff they could be talking about. So, why am I talking about stuff that was dug up? Let's get into this. Okay, so in 2003, Tuesday 6th of May, this article came out. It's published by the ABC. Title is Experts Search for a Grave of Legendary Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, Nimrod, same. What's going on there? All right, so German archaeologists hope to return to Iraq when it returns to normally. Like, war's just kicked off, so the archaeologists are being told to vacate the premises, shut it down. So the loss of them doing the work, military came in, kicked them all out, and they took over. Yeah, it happened. Like, you don't think that if something happens in the world that we're gonna go get it? Yeah, like we went to Brazil and got stuff. We go to other countries and get stuff. If it's oil, the Vatican goes after religious artifacts. The Smithsonian has a lot of stuff that ain't gonna let out to the public. And if you look into the Smithsonian, they'll actually tell you what their plan is, like what they do. manipulate you, not share everything. Build their own history and let you think that's what the history is. There's a lot more to the Americas, and we're going to get there on a podcast. That's going to be a fun one. Discoveries of America. What's America? Not just the U.S., it's Canada, it's also Mexico. And you have South America. So America, North America, South America. Not just the U.S. is America. Which is interesting why the U.S. is America. Like, why is Mexico called Mexico? Why is Canada called Canada? Why is America not America? Anyways, so, there is a dig site. They found a lot of artifacts. I'm sure they did. Like, obviously, they went there and found this stuff at the very, very beginning of the work. Who knows? I don't know when this dig started, but I'm sure we could probably find out. Look into it, maybe. Doesn't hurt to try, right? So, if they found something, how do you know they found anything? Well, this is how I know they found something. Because an article was published that the government released, and it's on .gov. And if you want to search it, press release is titled "United States Returns to Iraq Rare Tablet Bearing Portion of the Epic of Gilgamesh," dated Thursday, September 23rd, 2021. Well, they had that tablet for quite a long time before they returned it back. So the United States returned to the Republic of Iraq rare tablets. The tablet is called a cuneiform, Cuneiform tablet bearing a portion of the Epic of Gilgamesh, a Sumerian poem considered one of the world's oldest works of literature. The ceremony was held today at the Smithsonian Institution Museum of the American Indian in Washington, D.C., known as the Gilgamesh Dream Tablet. An artifact originated in the area of modern-day Iraq, entered the United States contrary to federal law. An international auction house, the auction house, later sold the tablet to Hobby Lobby stores. Okay, an arts and craft retailer based in Oklahoma City for display at the museum. Law enforcement agents on the tablet from the museum person, yeah, and I guess they gave it back. So yeah, that happened. That is wild. I sure would love to know what else y'all found there. Yeah, what's all in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in the Middle East? Oh my goodness. So Nimrod, people say that he was 2/3 God, 1/3 man. That to me sounds like a Nephilim. Where's the bell? Ding, ding, ding. Nephilim. There's the word again. Disembodied spirits? I don't know. Men of renown? Men of old? Fallen angels that have sowed their seed with man. That's why they're not 100% man, 100% fallen angel. Wow, that's crazy. Sure wish to be a time traveler, maybe, maybe not. Go back and see what happened. But, man, what is going on with all these religious artifacts in the Smithsonian, if I even say that correctly, or like the Vatican? It's all stored away over there. I would like to go see the Vatican, but I really don't even want to really go there. Like, I see the paintings, it's like amazing, but it's like demonic, sort of like the Denver International Airport. That looks pretty demonic too, and Masonic, to say the least. Yeah. Oh man. Freemasons. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. From all I know is that my great grandfather was a 32nd degree Mason and was also a Shriner. Maybe that's all I know. Am I Mason? No. and nor will it ever be a Mason. I believe is talked about Masons in the Bible, the architects, the wonders that they built. I don't know, maybe. People say. Masons say that they are in the Bible. I don't know. Man. See, this is going to get so much more entertaining in the future. So we're like 10.5 minutes in, and there's nobody here. See, we need to be like engaging, y'all. Like, y'all got to get here when I'm here so we can like fellowship and talk about these things. Or else I'm just going to carry on and talk forever and ever and then go to sleep and go to work the next day. Oh my goodness. But we're doing this. Gotta start somewhere. Hopefully 20 years from now, this is way better. Hopefully 5 years or 2 years from now, you're gonna have some people on podcasts, talk about these things, talk about this crazy disclosure that's going on. Talk about like, let's talk about Roman Catholic Church, Christianity, religion. Talked about the James Webb Telescope. Well, there's another telescope, Lucifer's telescope. Roman Catholic Church has their own telescope that are keeping an eye out there in the heavens and stars and seeing what's going on, and they say tracking stuff, and that's coming and going. That's interesting. So the Vatican's tracking stuff that's coming and going with this satellite called Lucifer. Well, that's crazy. You got Skinwalker Ranch. You're tracking a lot of stuff over there, right? Okay. Talking about like the Roman Catholic Church. So I was listening to this other podcast, and they brought up some video of one of these priests, guy in the Roman Catholic Church. I'm sure there's you have the Pope and you have people below him or whatever. This guy seemed to be somebody bigger in the Catholic Church. I don't know what you call those things. But he talked about like being a disclosure. Oh, caveat, earlier this year, the Roman Catholic Church came out with this doctrine about stuff that were to happen and how it can be accepted. And yeah, you have to read it. We'll bring it up in the podcast paper. We'll go through it word by word. Yeah, let's do it. Sounds good. And you get like 10 viewers on that one at least. Like, not asking a lot. How about let's everybody click the like, share the stream. It'd be awesome. Pay the fee. It's what we call it. Pay the fee. So, Roman Catholic Church, this guy talking about disclosure. So, and how religion, history, theology, and things can change almost pretty much like overnight, basically. Obviously, people will talk about it, or show their vote and things like that. But if you wanted to bring into like a one world religion, one world government, how would you go about doing that? And I think what some of the past presidents have said, quoted, nope, I'm not going to say verbatim actually, but to bring humanity all together as one and not fight, something would have to come here to our earth from an external place to bring us all together. So cataclysm, something horrible happening, meteor, I don't know, something in the sky, UFOs, angels, things that look like they're beautiful, and you just want to mate with them, and have kids with them, and offspring with them, and spread them, and allow their genes to flourish, because they're really like demonic fallen angels that are just trickery and sorcerers and have this different knowledge and skills and stuff that we can't even comprehend or do or just imagine. I don't know. What else do they do? Who knows? So, all that happens, and now they're going to not just like change history, but kind of tell you a new story and say, this is how it is. This is how it is. We came from them, or we're them, or we're as one, and we all have to accept this. And if you don't accept this, you're a bigot. It's a person. We're going to persecute you. I always want to talk about the three individuals in the Bible that were told to bow down and worship, and they said no, and they were thrown into an oven. Memshek and I see it. Can't ever say it right. Give up. But I had a pastor one time. I'm horrible at names, by the way. I forget names and other stuff. Yada yada yada. Pastor was talking to me like what their names actually mean, like they in Hebrew, and it was like, "I'm with you. I am by your side." You know, all. So they're going to be burnt alive in this oven, and they like, "Oh, there's 4 people in there." No, there's 3. There's 4 people in there. Well, yeah. Apparently, it's called Jesus is with them. So, Roman Church changes history. We all have to abide by them. It's not going to happen. Now there's this one world religion, coming up this one world government, and now there's this false doctrine, this false prophet, and now we have the temple built, and yeah, Antichrist that walks and performs miracles, and people think that he's the savior, and everything turns to do good, and everybody's so happy, and there's 3.5 years, and next thing you know, literally all hell breaks loose. That's it. We're gonna go down those things, talk about the economy, politics, how many times Trump has been assassinated, or has, obviously he's still alive. Assassination attempts, horrible. That guy, this paper that came out, the guy who just recently tried to assassinate Trump at the White House, had this thing already written in the box they gave somebody. Don't open this box, and if something happens to me. I'm opening the box, damn it! What's in the box? What did this crazy person leave me? Hello? Did you open the box, not tell nobody, and put it back in there? You're like, no, this man's crazy. I don't even want to know. No. Why did you even talk about the box? You're in trouble, too. Yeah, you're in trouble. Kept secret. Secrets aren't good. You don't keep secrets. Alright, so, what's going on? So, got all this Rode headphones, Rode mic, stand. Got the Furistic mixer, getting everything put together. Just pretty excited. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun here. Talk about a little history of me, back from working. My first job on payroll was working at Burger King when I was 16. Before that, mow lawns, clean out gutters, different things the boy would do and make money, scrap stuff, whatever it is, make some money, do stuff. Burger King, Dixie for a day, trailers, brick mason, that tuna factory, that was pretty cool, tuna dip. Shout out to Gulf Smoked Seafood in Pensacola. I'm gonna miss some jobs, plumbing, commercial, residential, PVC, PVC, CPVC, PVC, ProPress, copper, lead gas, Aquatherm, whole bunch of different kinds of pipes, underground utilities, heavy equipment, electrical, from running Romac to this big 750, big Navy federal job in Pensacola, to driving turbo diesel F-350, big old trailer, moving scissor lifts, small equipment around Orlando, Central Florida. That was fun. Worked at a golf course, that was pretty cool. A lot of heavy equipment, running all types of graders, skid steer, all kinds of, backhoes, excavators. Excuse me, cough button. All kinds of things. Helping build Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, hospitals, academies, Walmarts, Freemason Lodge in Tampa, 33rd Street, 51st Avenue or vice versa. Yeah, that's a crazy one. It's Freemason like retirement community too. Weird. I know I'm missing ones. Some farming. Pine Tree Farm too. It's one of them. So installing shades, inside outside shades. Plumbing, HVAC. Yep. Duct work and running low voltage for like Jimmy Fallon, Universal, Polypipe, to doing alarm systems in Pensacola, and I've had so many different kinds of jobs, a lot of jobs. Continue to make more money and get better benefits and support myself, support my family. Yeah, so what I'm doing now, and got a job 2.5 years ago, first sales job I've ever had in my life. Construction's good, but work gets slow, you get laid off. That's just how it goes. Unless you're like kiss ass and rub the. Well, I don't know. I'm not kiss ass, and I tell people how it is. I'm gonna stick out for myself, and I'm not teacher's pet, nor I will ever be, and I don't want to be. I just want to be myself and be real. So yeah, and selling roofs the last 2.5 years, and first year came #1 sales, second year #1 sales, and this year, beginning of the year, I fell off the roof. So I hope maybe as hurricane in Florida and sell a lot more roofs and maybe pass everybody. Yeah, Florida hurricane is coming. It's coming soon. Who knows where it's gonna go? I'm sure by the time you probably watch this podcast, we're already happened in Florida, hit somewhere. You take travel trailer and go, and hopefully go to pizza somewhere down there if I can. If that works out with employer and insurance and everything. So yeah. This is fun. This is what I want to do for like the next rest of my life, 20, 30. This is the job I want. It's like be a journalist, but I'll interview people. I've met people all over, all kinds of walks of life. I love people. I love different cuisines. I love eating food from all over the world. Man, there's so many people I've met, so many countless stories. From growing up, just going surfing, fishing, hunting, building stuff, being a kid, being a boy, growing up in outdoors, getting in trouble, sometimes more trouble than I should. So eventually get married, settle down, have some kids, and then yeah, man, I want to go in deep with this with y'all. I don't think today's gonna be a great time. Shit, what time is it? Yep, it's getting a little later. Just kind of wanted to get in there, start this kind of ordeal. I want to work with in here the lighting. It's not the best. I got this light over here. Got this light over there. Here probably this AC unit behind me, chilling in my shed. As you can see, I got a couple more rows up there I gotta do. I gotta get this wall on the side. Got insulation all around. Insulation up top, gotta do a little bit more. And got another mic and headset stand adjacent from me. And gonna have some guests on. My buddy Rodelsi from Cuba. Talk about, what he's doing now. Coming here, it's amazing friendship that me and Rodelsi, like my brother. I do anything for the man, for his family. Make friends with somebody who you can't communicate, verbally talk with at all. And become best friends since then. That's amazing story. It's pretty cool. Yeah. This is gonna be. I gotta get my little LLC for Norman's Not Normal Experience active and active at the moment. I gotta figure all that stuff out. I gotta figure this stuff out with this podcast. I'm like I said, I've been in construction, working with my hands all my life. Like, I like building stuff. It's very fulfilling. I love it. You know, I want to build my own home one day. I want to be able to like have the money to like take time off of like work, you know, do this on the nights, in the mornings, during the day. You know, documenting building stuff, documenting my experiences, going fishing, you know, going hunting, you know, going racing, you know, farming, playing with the kids, building my son's dirt bike. He's 3. He's been riding dirt bike since he was 2. Gotta get him a new motor for his dirt bike. Uh, I got a truck. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. Talk about crazy stories of the past, fishing trips, catching jaws on 3 Mile on a little Pensacola fishing pier. Literally like jaws swimming in the water. To camping out in a teepee in Alabama, like a legit teepee, man. This thing was awesome. John Vaughn's, man. There was this teepee made with telephone poles wrapped in like this huge like banner, like from like a sign, like a billboard, like super thick, durable banner. So you had telephone poles, this banner wrapped around the whole side, and then the bottom was like probably 4 or 5 feet off, like probably 4 feet off the ground, and the bottom was like a trampoline. They didn't have like the frame and steel or springs. All like the ends of the trampoline were all tied to like the posts of the teepee, and then above that there was a hammock that went across. Another way there was a hammock that went across. Man, this went on like high school, man. High school. Case of beer, bottle of vodka, shotguns, and just going out in the woods, hunting, fishing. Like, yeah, that stuff's fun. Like enjoying the outdoors, getting off the video games, not getting in the club, starting shit, getting people knocking up people. No, I don't want to do that. Just want to live fun, live a good life. From surfing and double overhead. You know what that is? You have overhead, so I'm 6 feet, so 6-foot waves. You have double overhead, so 12-foot waves. Big storms coming in. Pensacola, going surfing. When it's like red flag out there. You know, there ain't no lifeguards. You know, I think I never used the life jacket. No, I never even had a full body wetsuit. My buddy had. All the surfboards. I never even bought a surfboard. I want a surfboard from my Uncle Rex in Hawaii. Shout out Uncle Rex. He builds custom surfboards. I'd love for you to send me one, or I need to come to Hawaii and get one. I know. One day I'll go back to Hawaii and see you. You came to see me. I'm born in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm Navy brat. My dad was in Duke in the Navy. I'll have my dad on the podcast talk about that sometime. So, yeah, man. Crazy stories. 91 Z28 Camaro that I had, T-tops, all leather, driving that thing, back out of, oh man, T-tops off, backwoods, bucking down the road, 350, little Brock, 650, playing, you know, the 383 stroker. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Old truck. 4-wheeling, mudding, and so many good memories. So, born in Hawaii, moved to Kenosha, Wisconsin, moved to Pensacola, Florida, went to Tallahassee, back to Pensacola, went back to Tallahassee, went to Central Florida, went back to Pensacola, went back to Central Florida, moved around a couple times around over here. Yeah, three different middle schools: Brentwood, Ferry Pass, and Brownwood. I got jumped my 7th grade year, out of district. Didn't work going over there with family dropping me off. Bus routes, changing the bus to go to one bus to the other bus. Shout out to Tate High School and Woodham High School. Went to Woodham High School in Pensacola. The last year that it was a high school. And I had my junior prom there. remember the Titans? We had a 007 bond there. Pretty cool. So I went to college at TCC, Tallahassee Community College, and then I went to college at Lake Sumter State College. Yeah, and I've done a lot of different trades, you know, and other trades that like I didn't go to work, but I know how to do. It's one trade that I've always wanted to learn really how to do. I did a little bit in high school in shop, but it's welding. You get into welding. Just want to learn. I want to do it. It's fun. Something I like to do. Behind this camera is like my whole tool selection. I'm a Milwaukee fan, so all you Milwaukee fans out there, sorry DeWalt, Cobalt, and all, you know, all y'all, Makita, you know, good tools, whatever. I'm just a Milwaukee guy. Battery warranty's way better. Always have been. I've been using the same Milwaukee since I've started in like commercial work, really. Yeah. So I have a big pegboard over here. I have my grandfather's tools, some of my dad's tools they gave me when I was a kid. A lot of my grandfather's tools. A lot. Awesome tools that they don't even really make no more. And they don't make that kind of quality tools. And my grandfather works, he did his doorman. I believe he's a welder. I know he did HVAC work. And I know he's a plumber. So I can tell by the tools and the things and kind of stuff that he's had. Plus, even my parents. And I know he worked at Disney, worked at Disney, I believe, in the union, and an electrician. So he did a lot of trades as well. My granddad's been on my mom's side, he's been in citrus ever since he was born. And he actually, just as of this year, sold citrus. But hey, that's me. That's JB. Camera's actually about to die, so it's time to call it quit. But yeah, it's JB, and this is Norman's Not Normal Experience. Give me a like, share the channel. Hey, in the comments below, you know, what are some stories that, or things that you might be curious about me? Good old Johnny Boy, Chicken Fried, Joe Nathan. Call me anything, but don't call me late to dinner. It's nice talking with y'all. I'll catch y'all later on the flip side. Adios. Now I gotta turn this camera off. Yes, I am.